This right here is the Carbon 1 Pro from Urtopia. I've been wanting an e-bike since I first got to try one back in Zion, and then I got to try one again in Hawaii. There's just something about going on bike rides that's super satisfying to me, so when Urtopia offered to send the Carbon 1 Pro, it was a no-brainer. I was actually supposed to check this out at their booth back at CES, but unfortunately my schedule was so packed. But regardless, it's here now and I'm super excited to share my experience with you guys. But first, I want to clarify two things. Number one, this is not a sponsored video. And number two, I'm not an e-bike expert. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. Carbon 1 Pro came in a pretty big box. This is probably the biggest unboxing I've ever done, but don't be overwhelmed by its size. It's incredibly light and putting it together was super easy. It came somewhat pre-assembled and the manual gave pretty clear instructions. It was mostly just screwing things in place like the fenders, the display, the handle, the pedals, the seat. It was super easy. Even the companion app was pretty well designed and intuitive in my opinion, so that was also really good. As the name suggests, the Carbon 1 Pro has a carbon fiber frame, so it's super lightweight and only weighs 37 pounds. And because of that, it does come with some concessions like battery size and motor. But the trade-off, especially for my use case, is worth it. What drew me to their Carbon 1 Pro, and I'm sure a lot of people, is its design. They worked with a former BMW designer, and what they've achieved is a pretty unique yet unassuming looking e-bike. It looks minimal and sleek, it's not bulky. I actually got a lot of compliments when I took it out for a ride, which, looking at it, that's not surprising at all. I think it looks really good, especially in this cream color, which coincidentally matches my car really well. It being super light plays a huge factor in transporting the bike. It makes it much easier to load on and off the car, and you can even carry it with one hand no problem. It has a dot matrix display that shows relevant information like speed, time, weather, and stuff. It has voice control, and it can even show you turn-by-turn directions using the app.
Head west, then turn right.
Which is great so you can keep your phone in your pocket. It's pretty easy to read, it looks approachable if you will, but at the same time it feels like they could have done better, something that matches the aesthetic of the bike a little bit more, but it gets the job done. I also really like that you can sync your rides with the Apple Health app. It has an integrated headlight for night riding, decent Bluetooth speakers. Light on.
Light on.
So this can actually be a speaker, so I'm gonna play a short bit of this song right now. I think it's really cool that they have this feature in this display. I know a lot of people like to listen to music while they're doing random things, especially when they're biking. But for me personally, I'll probably still stick using an earbuds just because sometimes I like listening to music in kind of like a personal manner, especially when I'm biking. I don't really want to disrupt other people, but it's definitely a really nice addition to this bike. It has a control pad to trigger the bell, turn on the lights, increase and decrease the assist level, and a quick read through the manual will teach you a lot of these things, and eventually it just all makes sense. When it comes to security, it has a fingerprint reader so you can lock and unlock it easily. I find this to be the most convenient way to start up the bike. You can track its location using the app. It has an alarm to deter people from stealing it. And you can even set up an electronic fence so that when your bike goes past a certain area, you'll get notified. All right, so we are out here in Anchorage. It's a beautiful day, but the wind is actually very cold. So I put on a hoodie right now. We're at the Chester Creek Trail. I've heard of this trail, but I've never been here. And so what perfect time to test out the Carbon 1 Pro in a new trail. We've been having a few really good days here in Anchorage. As soon as it gets just slightly warmer, Alaskans, like to go out, do stuff around. So you see a lot of people biking right now. Winters can just be very rough. And so as soon as we get a little bit of warmth and sunlight, we're out here doing stuff already. The riding experience is pretty smooth and enjoyable. Despite its weight, it feels stable to ride on, it feels balanced, and I don't feel top heavy at all while riding it. I find the seat itself to be pretty comfortable. The fact that I don't have much to say, I think is a good thing. It's as comfortable as a bike seat can get. It has an 8-speed mechanical transmission, which I find to be good. And what I like most is that when you engage the motors, it doesn't kick in aggressively. It kind of eases into it. It adapts to your pedaling, which is really nice. And I think that it's due to its torque sensor. The assistance feels very natural and smooth. Riding uphill is definitely not a problem, but depending on the slope, it might require a bit more effort than you're used to with other e-bikes. You have 4 levels of assistance: 0, which is what they're calling pedal mode, 1 is for eco mode, 2 for comfort mode, and 3 for turbo mode, which allows you to go up to 25 miles per hour. Unlike other e-bikes, it feels very natural to pedal even with the motors completely off. I've been on e-bikes that don't necessarily feel great to ride with the motors off, but with the Carbon 1 Pro, you can completely ride it like a traditional bike if you want. The lightness of the frame definitely allows for this natural experience, which is really nice. But I do wish that they had a throttle though. I love riding e-bikes with throttles. I find them to be really fun, and when going uphill, you can quickly get that extra oomph. I'm not sure what type of limitation they faced that led to this decision, but that's one thing I really wish it had. Anyway, I actually have been wanting to get an e-bike for a while now, but I've kind of just been waiting, and when Urtopia offered to send me the e-bike, I was like, absolutely, let's do it. And yeah, I've just been wanting to go out more, do stuff outside, try not to be kind of confined in my home office, and hopefully this would inspire me to create content outdoors and just have a little bit of variety with the type of videos that I create. You can also get accessories for the Carbon 1 Pro. It has different mounting points for things like a rear rack, bag, water bottle, but I don't have any of those. Also, they'll be releasing some smart devices like rings, helmets, and glasses. And they'll be continuing to make updates to the software, which you can get over the cloud. Overall, my experience riding the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro has been very pleasant. It's exactly what I was hoping for, a very capable e-bike that is kind of like a traditional bike at heart, but still has a motor to keep it fun and exciting, and the fact that this comes in a lightweight, beautiful, sleek form factor is a huge bonus. If you want to check out the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro, I'll have it linked down below. It's currently $500 off, which is huge savings. And if you guys made it this far in the video, type trails in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.